On June 18, 2025, the J-15DT, a carrier-based electronic warfare variant of the Shenyang J-15 multi-role fighter, seems to participate in China's upcoming 80th Victory Day parade. This will be the first public appearance of the catapult-capable variant, and it indicates that the aircraft has reached a sufficiently advanced stage of testing or initial integration to be presented as part of the People's Liberation Army Navy's future carrier air wing. The inclusion of the J-15DT in the parade implies that the platform is no longer confined to development trials but has likely transitioned to pre-operational evaluation. The aircraft's presence at this event follows recent visual evidence suggesting it was involved in electromagnetic catapult launch operations during the Fujian Type 003 aircraft carrier's 8th Sea trial, reinforcing the assessment that it is being prepared for regular deployment within a CATOBAR, catapult-assisted takeoff but arrested recovery, framework. The J-15DT prototype, bearing the number 1523, is visibly distinguishable from the ski-jump-launched J-15DH variant. According to FAA, while the J-15DH features dark gray tail fin tips and a vertical nose radome, the J-15DT exhibits light gray tail fin tips and a slanted radome, a configuration also observed on the J-15T catapult test variant. Structural modifications such as the addition of a launch bar to the nose landing gear, as well as changes to the undercarriage and spine, confirm that the DT variant has been adapted for catapult launch. The aircraft retains a two-seat configuration and incorporates features associated with electronic warfare roles, including the absence of the IRST sensor and internal cannon. These characteristics align with the removal of direct air combat features seen on the J-15D. The designation T in J-15DT refers to Tianshi, meaning catapult launch, clarifying its intended use from EMALS-equipped carriers like the Fujian. The J-15DT is structurally based on earlier twin-seat variants of the J-15, such as the J-15S and J-15D. But it incorporates additional systems specific to its catapult role in electronic warfare mission. The enlarged dorsal spine houses systems associated with signal collection and jamming. The wingtip pylons differ from earlier configurations, having been redesigned from curved L-shaped mounts to straight hardpoints, which may support updated PL-10 short-range air-to-air missiles or modernized electronic countermeasure pods. The airframe lacks traditional kinetic weaponry, underscoring its use as a support asset within the carrier strike group. The aircraft is believed to be powered by domestic WS-10C or WS-10H turbofan engines, which offer higher reliability and performance under carrier launch conditions compared to the older AL-31F. These engine variants are consistent with recent propulsion choices in other PLAN carrier aircraft. The onboard systems of the J-15DT are likely derived from a combination of subsystems integrated in the J-15D and the J-16D land-based electronic warfare aircraft. These include a domestic active electronically scanned array, AESA, radar and a wide area head-up display, HUD, in the front cockpit. The rear cockpit is expected to be operated by an electronic warfare officer responsible for managing jamming signals, sensor data, and cooperative mission functions. The aircraft features external electronic support measure, ESM, pods mounted at the wingtips and may include conformal antennas along the fuselage for signal intelligence collection. The overall suite enables the aircraft to interfere with enemy radar emissions, assist in radar suppression operations, and relay targeting or navigation data to other platforms. It is also compatible with PLAN tactical data links used by KJ-600 airborne early warning aircraft, Type 055 destroyers, and other carrier-based units. Evidence from the Fujian's 8th sea trial, which took place in 2025, indicates that the J-15DT has been launched from one of the ship's electromagnetic catapults. Video and satellite imagery show tire marks on catapult No.2 and suggest that aircraft 1523 was involved in deck operations. This follows earlier shore-based EMALS trials at the Xincheng test facility and supports the assessment that the aircraft has met launch system certification requirements. Reports outline a potential Fujian air wing composed of 24 J-35 stealth fighters, 12 J-15T multi-role strike aircraft, 4 kJ 600 early warning aircraft, and 4 J-15DTs. Within this structure, the DT variant is intended to fulfill a role similar to that of the US Navy's EA-18G Growler, providing escort jamming and support for anti-radiation strikes using weapons such as the YJ-91 missile. The Fujian is expected to conduct up to 180 catapult launches per day, a capacity that facilitates high sortie rates for support platforms, including the J-15DT. The development of the J-15DT is part of a broader series of carrier-based aircraft derived from the original J-15, which itself was based on the T-10K3 prototype of the Su-33 acquired from Ukraine. Since the J-15's first flight in 2009, the PLAN has developed several configurations, the J-15S for training, the J-15D for electronic warfare from ski jump carriers, the J-15BH and DH for standard ski jump launch operations, and the J-15T and DT for EMALS use. The J-15D provided an initial electronic warfare capability, but its ski jump design limited its utility on new carriers. The J-15DT adapts this concept for use aboard EMALS-equipped carriers like the Fujian and future platforms such as the rumored nuclear-powered Type 004 being developed under Project Longway. Until a new generation stealth-based EW aircraft is fielded, the J-15DT could remain the PLAN's only CATOBAR-compatible electronic warfare aircraft for carrier-based operations. The J-15DT's role within the PLAN's carrier air wing structure is to support wide-area jamming, radar suppression, and electromagnetic coordination during naval air operations. Its public presentation in the 80th Victory Day parade signals that the platform is no longer considered developmental and is being introduced into official service contexts. The aircraft is positioned to operate in conjunction with stealth fighters, AEW platforms, and surface combatants, providing non-kinetic effects during strike missions and force protection. While there is no current indication that the PLAN possesses a stealth-capable EW fighter for carrier use, the J-15DT is expected to remain active on the Fujian and possibly on follow-on carriers for the next 2 to 3 decades. Its introduction reflects a structural shift in Chinese naval aviation toward operations designed for extended, multi-domain engagements in high-threat environments.